trying to tell them we up next. You can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk. He gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics. Niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong. But if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah. Episode 149. We in the bill. Then you ain't know who it is. It's the host with the most, B Breezy, aka Poppy Sazon.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick Grayson. How y'all doing out there?
Yes. You already know the vibes. All right. Please download the Alive Podcast app on iOS or Android. And please follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If you're in branded deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. Episode 149. We are here. It's still January. How you feeling this week, brother?
So,
Giving off of our, what you would like to say from last week's episode.
that you're nasty. You're disgusting.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. We're gonna get a lot of comments. Trust me, Em will be back in a future episode. And we also might bring her friends back too, because a lot of her friends expressed interest of doing a possibly joint episode. Shout out to you, Em, if you're listening. But weekly check-ins, how you feeling this week?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. We here to pod. We here to have a little bit of fun for a little hour or so. Can't really complain. I don't think I got anything philosophical to say today. Trump about to go back to back. Yeah, go ahead.
Damn, off the rip. Damn, you just
rip.
went straight to the docket.
Off
Okay.
Off the rip.
Hold on, let me fix my mode real quick, because I sat here, my dumb ass over here, put it on different modes and stuff. All right, I'm good, but my week, I'm just chilling, brother. I mean, it's been a tiring week. There's been a lot of shit going on. Check on your strong friends. Not necessarily me, but just check on your strong friends. You never know what people are going through. I've been seeing a lot of RIPs on my timeline and stuff. Love the ones near you, love the ones close to you. Prayers and sending healing energy to everyone who has lost a family member or going through anything mentally or challenging. I just want to put it out there. I don't want to put nobody's business out there, but just shout out to y'all and giving everybody love. But me, on the personal part, besides being a tough week, but your boy birthday coming up. It's Aquarius season, Slick. You already know what it is. You should be happy too, because you hang around nothing but Aquarius people over here. You heard? This is your season too, for fake.
Not about me. I will just be where I need to be with who I need to be.
You're right around the corner from us.
I got 6 weeks. That's all right. Y'all can bask in your ambiance. Enjoy that.
You already know. Shout out to all my fucking Aquarius out here. Well, like we mentioned in like a couple episodes, apparently being Aquarius is toxic. I didn't know we went to the toxic side. Which signs are like the good signs now? Because I always knew Gemini and Cancers and Virgos was always on the shit end of the stick. Apparently Aquarius people are at that end of the stick too. I don't really hear too much bad stuff about Pisces.
No, we're hated. We are hated because we're emotional. But then it's been flipped that now our emotionality is like, apparently we gaslight and we just always make ourselves the victim. Yeah,
you do gaslight me a lot on this episode and, portray false narrative on me. So I agree with that.
Whatever, nigga. I don't care.
Well, I mean, I don't really too much about Leos.
If we be honest, the only reason certain zodiac I've ever heard have like a continuous negative connotation is Geminis. But the only reason people can say bad things about the zodiac is because they had a fucked up partner, and you want to blame it on something. Somebody said it. I forgot who said it. One thing they say is that when a problem arises, nobody ever thinks that they are part or the primary reason for the problem. Right? So it's much easier to say, this nigga was a motherfucking Gemini, or this nigga was a fucking or this bitch. It's like, it's easier to do that. So that's why I don't even subscribe to that shit anymore. I'm like, yeah.
I know, but it's just nice, I ain't gonna lie. I heard this on a video before. Like, yo, basically, zodiac sign is a little form of segregation. Basically, like niggas will not talk to you or not give you the time of the day due to your zodiac sign. Like that shit sound a little racist to me. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey, you got a bad experience with a motherfucker, you gonna be like, I'm not doing that again.
But shout out to all my Aquariuses. I'm not gonna do too much because we might put out an episode next week or might have special guests. But anywho, send me some naked pictures. Send me matter of fact, due to M, shout out to M. Send me some artistic nudes. Put some theme behind it. You
say naked pictures like you was in 1982. Like nigga, what?
Yeah, come on now. Like jazz it up. What she knew is rope. Put some ropes.
The fact that you said naked pictures, I was like, nigga, how old are you?
Yo, bro. Okay, matter of fact, off topic because fuck you, Trump going back to back. We about to get Trump again. Okay, we'll talk about YFN Lucci. Anywho, side note about birthdays. Shorty, niggas is like, your girl don't like you if Shorty gives you the same coochie and just pay for your dinner. Your Shorty don't really like you if she only thing she do is give you the same cooch and pay for your dinner. What's your thoughts about that?
She doesn't like me if she just feeds me and gives me the same coochie I always get. Is it special? Is it special coochie? Is the neck included? Like, is it all expense paid coochie? Like, that's the thing I'm wondering about. And where we going to dinner at too? Because some dinners is worth it.
Whoa, but either way, I saw this video and I was like, you know what? Dead ass, bro. I don't think any of my bitches in my life like me. Because I'm like, yeah, the restaurant was nice. But I'm like, Loki, you've been wanting to try this restaurant too, bitch. Don't be lying to me.
Nah, I definitely can agree that you could tell when she don't like you if that's all you get. And the way it's like, here, nigga, here, happy birthday. Like, I just turned 29. What are you talking about? Versus like, you get a little something. It's like little gestures and things like that. Like you could always tell that, oh shit, the house not a home right now.
Bro, because you know what? Because I'm a big Harry Potter fan. Shout out to Gryffindor. You already know what it is. No bitch ever took me to Orlando to the museum park or whatnot. Niggas never took me to get butterbeer. Niggas never got me anything. Niggas never got me my own special wand. Nigga, I've not been loved in my life. I got trauma.
That's crazy. I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm a Dragon Ball Z fan. I've gotten a Gohan cake. It's little things that matter. It's the little shit. But I think even like when I was younger, girls around like senior year of high school to like, I think I've had pretty much maybe out of like those 12 or 13 birthdays, at least 11 hit. I think 11 hit.
I mean, back in Albany, they just used to smoke me out and got me liquor. Did I say something about my character?
Yeah, Lord. They thought you was a slur. They ain't love you. I remember.
Oh man, so ladies, once again, like I mentioned, I'm looking for love. I'm dating with intentions. That's what you have to say now. That's how you trigger the. You gotta.
You just told random listeners to send you naked pictures, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, you gotta offer something, right? You gotta show me what you bring.
That is true. A girl that takes fire news is definitely elevated. That's a rare caliber.
Because anybody could take a picture of the snatch and just send it to you. I'm still going to enjoy it either way. But if you really took your time to get the right angle, you dress it up, you put, it's appreciated.
I know it's real. She sent it to her homegirl first to get the approval. That's how you know that shit is valid.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Girls' friendship could do that because niggas.
Yeah, I'm not saying, yo, this dick pic look fire, bro. Fuck out of here. Pause. Pause.
Well, girls could get that shit off.
Because like 90% of girls is a little gay, so they enjoy it as much as.
Like, girls get a little bi-curious once they get a little liquor in their system.
So,
you want to talk about your man Trump?
My man. I'm just saying that man was freaking DeSantis conceded running against him, and then next day my man's going to court. I was just like, we live in a Black Mirror episode. Like, this shit is nasty out here, dog.
Bro, Joe Biden's still winning though.
He's not. Joe don't got nothing for that man. Joe Biden been lying to us since the Obama administration.
Yo, I don't know if you saw on Twitter, but two black teenagers invited him to dinner, and he actually pulled up. I'm like, oh, it's working again. He's trying to get us again. And now he's talking about if your shit's under like what 10? What was it? 10K? You should get it. Should get it forgiven. Your student debt. He's trying to get. He's putting out that piece of chicken for us niggas. You know, he's putting that piece of chicken out for us niggas.
Under him, prices is up. I mean, it's not just him, but prices is up 130% prior to his election. We done been in like 50 international conferences. They don't got shit to do with us, bro. The only thing we not seeing is the cops wild out, and they still wilding out. It's just not on camera.
That's a fact. And we're about to go to a core recession too, because I've been hearing a lot of car companies been giving out cars on bad loans, and they've been repoing a lot of shit. So a lot of you niggas, Hellcats, SRTs, is getting repoed out here. So they saying that right now, if niggas don't cut that shit in half, we're gonna be in a car epidemic. So yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Do you think Trump would do well? I think Trump would do well since we don't have a global pandemic anymore.
I don't necessarily think any president can necessarily do well. And this is not me. I'm not rooting for Trump when I say this. I think that Trump is a straight shooter in what he believes in. He's not going to pander, if that makes sense. If you his base, that's what he's serving you, and that's his beliefs. And I think that right now, the last 4 years, we haven't had a straight shooter. We get told blatant lies in press conferences, or we realize shit ain't right. How a carton of eggs has gone from $2 to $3 to sometimes $5, $6, $7, depending on which ones you get, right? And the support and relief, understanding that the money that the generation before us had to buy houses, getting a house for $300,000, our generation is paying $475 for that same crib in worse condition with more needs, right? We understand the debt ceiling. Somehow we got homeless people, rent, infrastructure, all those prices are going up. However, we got billions and billions into a war, but we in financial crisis, right? And the only reason we're not calling is because the powers that be say do not call it that. Watch when if Trump win, guaranteed, they go all them words that they didn't use in the Biden administration, recession, all these things, they're gonna start using them again.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I'm just like, he's gonna be a straight shooter about what's happening. Do I think his foreign policy is strong? No, but again, no president's foreign policy has been strong. Do I think that we're going to avoid international and even public conflict on our soil? No. It'll probably be more pronounced because people are going to show more of that. But it's a dirty game. It's a very, very dirty game.
What's your thoughts on on Nancy? Because I've been hearing a lot of people, even people from the liberal side, it was like, if someone has to win the Republican candidate, they'd rather it be her than Trump. What's your thoughts on
Nancy or Nikki Haley?
Haley.
Nikki Haley's story is weird to me because she is of Sikh descent. Like, she's a Middle Eastern woman via descent, but she's white presenting. And I think that even in that space, politics is inauthentic in general. But I feel that people want what's comfortable. So if you want to have the first female president, for Republicans, it could check the boxes. She's a little more conservative. She's a little more, I don't want to say well-spoken, but in terms of like playing the political game, she probably checks more of those boxes. And then they could also run behind the diversity. So, look, our candidate is she's American, but she's like Middle Eastern American by birth, right? So you have a lot of things that can kind of check those boxes. But at the same point, is like that inauthenticity, or that, she's playing a part to get where she wants to go. And again, who knows what can happen. I'm so mad how they did Bernie a couple years ago. So,
yeah, we'll keep in touch with that. Okay, let's talk about some celebrity news. YFN Lucci will be released in a couple of months after finally being sentenced to 10 years. So I guess he's going to get some time served, and he's going to be released on probation and be on probation for the duration of his sentences. So shout out to YFN Lucci out here. The streets been needing you out here. But I also want to talk more about the Young Thug case. Did you see that leaked video of Mariah Scientist and him?
Whoever leaked it should be right in jail with him.
Exactly. And bro, this shit is crazy because I'm just like, bro, this Rico case is looking more like a shit show. More every like almost every day, something new or comical is coming out of this court case. At this point, I don't really have too much stuff to stick on him. Yeah, leaking personal images, and also a lot of people clowning Mariah scientists for calling Young Thug daddy in the phone call. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas just miserable over here, bro. But I agree with you, bro.
Can we
niggas
also
need to be sent to jail for that?
Can we take a moment to say how social media is being used to dumbify our people?
Ooh, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, I don't mind seeing an occasional titty on the timeline or something like that. But I feel like with the way X has been moving, the way Instagram has been moving, essentially, remember social media, the disorganized timelines, the what's the term? What do they call them? The bot profiles and shit, right? Mm-hmm. There was a time where you can go get your news specifically on your time without having to scroll far. You knew what was happening, what was the big ticket issues. They have removed that almost entirely, but you have to go search out information. So you're getting a lot of bullshit and a lot of like redundancy based on what you interact with, which I can understand, like the general idea behind that, but it's kind of like losing people in these ideas of what's really happening in the world. And even speaking to like the point of how we interact with socials. Anytime you post something, if there's interaction, half the time it's a bot.
Bro, I had to turn my safe search on, bro. Because, bro, looking up topics for this podcast, bro, I just see nothing but straight porn. Like, bro, I type in I think last week was new, the Most Def and Drake. I just typed in Drake and Most Def just to get the video. Nigga, porn. Leak. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Like, I'm not even on that type of time. And then when I'm in some of the threads, just laughing at some of the comments, there's always some type of person with an OnlyFans. Oh, but my picture get me. I'm like, bro, this shit is a funny post. This shit, got nothing to do with nothing over here, bro. And also, I don't know about you, but has your X app been fucking up? Because I feel that shit been, what you gonna call it, just been moving on some different type of timing since it became X.
I won't say it's fucking up. I feel like I don't even try to. I'm at that point where I realize how detrimental these apps are. So I'm trying to wean back, but I think just like Twitter was it through the pandemic. Through the pod, like Twitter had everything, and it's like I'm watching them strip it down to what it's becoming. Like, yeah, cool. Again, porn, all that shit, everything's straight. Like, but it's like that shouldn't be all we consume. Because remember, a lot of times we use social media in those in between moments. It's like y'all fucking up my in between now because now I can't focus on the other shit. You feel me? But
bring back Tumblr. I ain't gonna lie to you, son. Bring back Tumblr. Yo, bitch used to get it off on Tumblr back in college, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But let's get to some music. The 21 Savage album. We didn't really get to talk about it too much last week. What's your thoughts on that?
I enjoyed it.
Do you like it?
I like his growth as an artist. I remember when I first discovered him for myself personally years ago. I was like, this nigga not on beat, and it bothered me. So I like fell back, and then to see him get the features, the collab albums, the Drake. I'm like, what the fuck? What Drake seeing this nigga? But now that nigga got it. Red Rum my shit. Pussy. Dun, 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 pussy. I'm about to make that a sound on the podcast.
I enjoy it, and I'm glad that he went on the Shannon Sharp Club Shay Shay said that documentary was a fake, because I ain't gonna lie, Donna Glover playing 21 Savage is something that I do not want to see at all. But I just appreciate 21 Savage growth as an artist too, because this is kind of like his fourth studio album, and he's been around for almost 10 years. He doesn't release that many projects. He don't do mixtapes. He don't really do EPs. His albums are at least 2 years apart. Yeah, he does a lot of features on other people's projects, but he don't release a lot of projects. And every time so far he released a project, he has added something different to it. The last project, he had Morgan Freeman narrate the album, and now this one he comes up with a documentary and put a little more story behind it. So I'm just appreciative. I knew he was gonna drop an album before the last leg of the tour came about, but I think 21 Savage got it, man. He's here to stay, and just to give a quick shout out to his interview on Club Shay Shay, I can see why he is able to stay in this game for long. He's attentive. He don't mind asking questions. He doesn't mind not saying he doesn't know. He has a humble spirit, but he also do talk his shit. And I think that's what you need nowadays. So shout out to 21 Savage. Now, on to music. The Coachella Festival is seeing its lowest ticket sales in 10 years. is this the end of Coachella, Slick?
I think I won't necessarily say it's the end, but I think that the novelty is starting to wear off. And again, financial constraints. A lot of the way that people absorb music and, Rolling Loud is like happening pretty much all year round at this point. Like, there are festival culture is still a big thing.
Lovers and friends.
There's nothing that's justifying Coachella ticket prices right now. There's no, not to say there's no act, but I don't know who's supposed to be headlining this year, but that's the thing. Normally, who's doing Coachella.
Yeah, you're right.
You feel me? Or it's like, I remember wanting to go to Coachella like 2 years ago type shit. Like, you don't really see that energy anymore. It's like you can, and then for all this shit, these festivals are recycling the same acts.
I just looked. Lana Del Rey, Tyler the Creator, and Doja Cat.
I'm good.
And No Doubt is supposed to be the headline.
I'm good. I've seen Tyler. Tyler's amazing. Doja's a hell of an artist, hell of a performer. I could see them on another show. Lana Del Rey,
right.
Great artist, but I can't say that I know enough of her music to sit through to pay $800 for tickets on top of a $1,000 flight and $1,000 stay, and then to get to the park to spend another $500-$600 over the course of the weekend. I can't say that that's enticing. And even with the generation under us that money ain't a thing. That 140% that we talk about economically, and that's just a baseline number. It's not fact check yet, but if you just do the math and look at how much something cost 3 years ago versus now, right? It makes it less feasible. So it understands a lot of shit is not selling the way it is. Or it's like, if we're using current metrics, you could say they could spend it. They'd be like, oh, the tickets we did sell is our highest gate ever. Yeah, because these are the most expensive tickets y'all have ever had. So it might be finished. It might need a rebrand.
And also, I think a better location, from what I've seen a lot on social media, was not only the price for the ticket, also they've been having artists. They have a lot of artists there that a lot of people do not care for. And I think, and I don't want to limit them by making it more of a niche crowd, but I think so too, because I just looked at some of the lists and I didn't know 60% of the artists on that flyer just now. And also, a lot of people said that the area that they have it is very hard to get to and it's very far. It's just so many other stuff attached to Coachella that's not making it accessible. And then put it at that price and how much you spent. And also, I've been hearing a lot of crimes happen there. And also, a lot of people get a lot of sexual diseases there too.
Maybe fucking Insecure put us onto that.
Yeah, so I can see why this shit falling off, but hey, man, haven't gone to Coachella. Don't really want to go there. I really want to go to Burning Man, though. That's one stuff that I do want to go.
Never mind, I'm not going to say it. It's a new year.
Oh, Lord, that was a right there joke, but
It's okay.
But that's something that I would like to do. Go to Burning Man real quick. But let's get to sports, man. There's been a lot of coaches. Shout out to Jim Harbaugh. He's the Los Angeles Chargers head coach. Shout out to Raheem Morris, who's going to be the Atlanta Falcons head coach. Shout out to Antonio Pierce, who's going to be the Las Vegas Raiders head coach. Shout out to Mayo, who's going to be the Patriots head coach. There's been a lot of changes. Bill Belichick, I ain't going to lie to you, brother. Your legacy took a little hit.
Them niggas said, not today, Bill. William, absolutely not.
Now, on to NBA, though. Well, apparently in Milwaukee, niggas didn't fuck with that head coach at all. Maybe he tried to trade Giannis' brother out or something. But Doc Rivers has officially been named the head coach for the Milwaukee Bucks. What's your thoughts?
Can we just start with how wild this story is? Let's just start from the jump real quick. Let's have a little sports
talk. Right
talk.
ahead.
Yo, they hired Adrian Griffin, and they tried to spin it as we didn't necessarily know we had championship aspirations. Y'all were 2 months removed from being the 1 seed. And the only reason, not the only, let me put some respect on the Heat, but a primary reason that you guys lost last year was, for one, Chris Middleton was hurt coming off surgery, so his knee was never right. And Giannis got hurt in game 2. And even such, in 3 of those 4 games post game 1, y'all had a lead of double digits going into the fourth quarter and folded. So to say you didn't have championship aspirations, that's a cop out. y'all hired Adrian Griffin. Y'all gave him the tools, and to the reports, they say that he alienated Terry Stotts, who was as a proven NBA coach, has been to a conference finals, understands Dame Lillard. Adrian Griffin alienated. He was a rookie coach. He probably didn't want a person that has experience trying to like sun him, which is commendable, but also got to read the room, my nigga. This is not like you getting the Charlotte Hornets and you can teach them how to play, right?
Yep.
There was snafus with his defensive scheme, but apparently the organization hired Doc Rivers to be a consultant informally. Ain't nothing like when the person that was supposed to be helping you ends up replacing you. That's like if your girl came home. This is my new homeboy. We cool. Like he helps me understand you better. And then y'all break up, and then she ended up with that nigga. What? Everybody
sound like a work husband.
Sound like a work husband. So it's crazy, and I think the Doc Rivers slander, I understand it. It's not saying he's not a good coach or a great person or a great leader, but the results are not there. 24 years coaching, 1 championship, 2 finals appearances, has coached 11 Hall of Famers. I think he has like the most coached Hall of Famers in NBA history. And or top 25 players, he's not even Hall of Famers. We're going above Hall of Fame. We talk about the best of the best. 10 Game 7s lost, twice as many as any coach before him or after him, right? To have this much talent and you get them to regular season success, and every year is something. Ben Simmons passes up the layup. James Harden forgets how to play basketball in Game 6 and 7.
But I think that also works for him too, because it's like some of them losses was really not his fault. It was really the players, the star players not doing what they need to do. But you go ahead.
But even into that point, bro, you think about fucking like the talent he's had, and let's keep it real. If you're talking about that Bucks championship, if KD's foot is half an inch behind the line, they don't win that ring. It's like hypothetical. It's like that man steps back, y'all don't get that ring. If Kyrie doesn't sprain his ankle, y'all don't win that ring. Again, injuries and shit happen. You got it. Congratulations. But that's one of them asterisks. It's like y'all wasn't dominant. Do you feel me?
Yeah, y'all definitely wasn't the best team. Yeah. And even in the finals, Phoenix Suns kind of left the foot off the gas type of stuff. Yeah, if the Phoenix Suns didn't, I guess, burn out the way they did, y'all wasn't better than the Phoenix Suns like that.
That's a Fendi. So I hope that it works. I hope Dame gets a chip. Boston looks scary this year. Depth might be an issue. But then
he looks scary. They just got Terry Rozier.
This is the first year in a long time where you could honestly. So last year it was because of how the playoffs went. But at this point in the season where you could say you got your 1As and your 1Bs, like the top 3 teams in the NBA right now as of this moment to me are the Celtics, the Clippers, and you can't count out Denver because they just got that man, the Joker. But when you get to the playoffs, like it's open season. We got people in the 8th, 9th, even 10th spot. If you think about the Lakers, who given a trade or something can make a run. So the league is open, but on paper, Milwaukee should have it. They got the guards. They got the bigs, the stretch big. They got the unstoppable offensive force in Giannis. They got a bench. They might need an extra scorer off the bench, but Jay Crowder's coming back, right? Doc can pass to figure this out.
Look good.
The Knicks is a player away. They need somebody that can shoot without needing to dribble too much. If Klay Thompson was still Klay Thompson, I'd be like, go get that man. Go get DeMar DeRozan, somebody that can, when they keyed in on Julius and what's they called, anybody who can make Julius Randle have to take smarter shots is a win. But I don't know. The Doc Rivers thing is crazy to me.
I agree, bro. And also, it makes me wonder, what the fuck does he have on niggas, bro, at this point? Because he's basically living off the legacy of that 2008 championship, basically. Because you got someone, matter of fact, not even Doc Rivers, what did Mark Jackson do to niggas? Shout out to him because he's on It Is What It Is podcast with Cam and Murder. But what the fuck did Mark Jackson do to the NBA? Because he basically built up that dynasty in Golden State. And for no team in the NBA ever pick him up to even start building again. I ain't gonna lie, Mark Jackson, I need to do a little research on what's going on with you. But once again, Doc Rivers, I mean, I don't want to hate because, he's a black man. He's getting the job. So I don't want to hate on him too much. But you are 100% correct in your analysis. I think he hasn't really done much. He has been given teams that was supposed to at least make it to the finals. You talking about the Clippers? you like, bro? He's been given plenty. Philadelphia. He's been given plenty of teams that should be in the finals, and they haven't even reached the finals, I believe.
No, it's hard to say. So, leader of men, it's gonna come down to who's the leader between the players. That's the shit. Because, like you said, I don't think the Bucks is gonna make it to the finals though. I think Giannis got to remember how to play fucking basketball. This nigga Giannis has been a dickhead this whole season. And I'm not just saying that because Dame was on my fantasy basketball team. And this is one, sometimes I'll be like, yo, no disrespect. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but Giannis, you've been playing selfish basketball. You have you are flanked by Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez, and Dame Lillard. You got weapons. To see you not make the extra pass, and yes, you've been getting triple doubles, and you're getting your scores. Like, you and Dame pick and roll should be unstoppable. You should be averaging 40. Your assist total you should be averaging 6 assists off of just the help comes and you kick it. All of this, I'm going to dribble 3 times, I'm going to take the jump shot. No, that was when you had a bullshit offensive coach. You should make the game. I said it in the group chat. You don't have an Apple device, so you don't know. But I said, on offense, he's been playing like a Julius Randle that can jump. And if you watch the way he plays, come back and we can have a discussion. Not saying that's a bad thing, but Giannis Antetokounmpo has the skill set to just pick and roll, dive, dunk, floater, short jumper game, make it easy, make it simple. If you want to do all that hero ball bullshit, save it for the fourth quarter, excuse me. So get your shit together, man.
You know what you got? You gotta let go of his brother, put a fire.
That nigga is trash. That nigga is the definition of nepotism and black people working the wrong way. That nigga is garbage.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. They've been showing like random little clips of him, bro. This nigga can't do nothing right, bro. But they even have a highlight of him doing stupid shit on the court. But I'm like, yo, he used to play for the Westchester Knicks, and he was beasting for us in the G League. I don't know what's going on with him.
There's talent and there's IQ. He's athletic as shit. He's strong as shit. But after your rookie year, you gotta be more than that.
Wait, hold on. But you see what Haslam was for the Heat culture. We need a nigga like that. You feel me? A nigga that's not gonna play, but he's gonna get that locker room together.
Udonis Haslam started for the Heat for a few years. This nigga is no, absolutely not.
Okay, let's get to the WWE. Well, WWE and Netflix has announced a new partnership, which is essentially the end of the WWE network, which all its content will be transferred to Netflix. So now you'll be able to watch Monday Night Raw, SmackDown Fridays at Netflix. You being a big wrestling fan, Slick, what's your thoughts on this?
It's groundbreaking in the sense that there was a big conversation because it's only for Raw. SmackDown will be on USA and NXT will be on the CW. So WWE is one of those companies that's breaking new ground in this new media era because what's one thing that people need? Consistent content. Everybody hates to watch something and then you gotta wait 2 years for it to come back. And it's a tailor-made media shop because they've had their own network. They're getting original specials, documentaries, and they have 3 weekly shows that do not miss a week. So $500 million a year, $50 million. And the crazy part of the $5 billion for whatever, the crazy part of the deal is that Netflix has an option. If in 5 years they feel like they're not getting a good return, they can opt out and WWE can go renegotiate. Or if they like the deal, they can extend the deal an extra 10 years. That's a 20-year streaming deal. Everybody has Netflix. Now everybody has cable, etc. So you now can access WWE content on your phone, laptop, wherever you're at. And I think that's really shifting. It's going to show a lot of, if the WWE hits off this, you're going to see the NBA try to go this route. You're going to see, the NFL try to get more of these streaming games like they do on Amazon. That Amazon deal might go a little crazier. You feel me? So it's a big move. But the crazy part is that they also added The Rock to their board of directors. So they trying to add, figure out how to as much as we can say he make the same movie, that nigga makes great business decisions with what he did with the XFL and combining it with the USFL to make the spring football league and all of that. The movies decisions he's making, you got to appreciate it. The only bad thing is that Vince McMahon definitely got hit with a sex trafficking accusation today and lawsuit. It's a nasty nigga. It's nasty. They say he used to shit on her head and everything. I was like, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah, bro.
I mean, that dude was bad when he was making his daughter sexualize herself on national TV. I ain't gonna lie. I was looking at some past clips, bro. because of this announcement. I ain't gonna lie, WWE should have got hit with that Rico a long time ago, bro. Because I was watching the Dudley brothers. Remember when Bubba Dudley power slammed the woman, right, and spread her legs open, and then the other nigga just jumped up head first into her cooch and just laid right there, bro.
Oh, Devon, yeah. But that was the early 2000s where nobody was Me Tooing and shit, so they was used to OD. When you go back and look at wrestling from now, it's like even DX telling somebody suck it, like what, nigga, fight me.
He had the daughter of the CEO being called a slut and a whore, being known as a thought in front of all her fans. I'm like, yo, shit was a wild place back then. You had what Booker T said, nigga.
Oh, we coming for you, nigga. Nigga, what? Me and Gene was looking at that man like, oh shit, they go to FCC files.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. But I mean, Vince McMahon is a nasty nigga, but I gotta give him a credit for his business aspect. I don't know about him personally, but just talking about those historic clips, just seeing him participating and to galvanizing the viewings and the ratings. I remember back then when they was called WWF and they got hit with the lawsuit, they just thought shit was over for them too, because during that time a lot of wrestling companies was going under, ECW and shit like that. So I mean, I'm excited to see what the WWE do with Netflix. Speaking of streaming service, we talked about this pre-production real quick. I'm tired of streaming services, bro. But I'm about to ask for cable again, bro. Because at this point, bro, if you add up all the streaming services prices, bro, this shit is more expensive. It's more expensive than cable. And also, a lot of these companies keep partnering up with other companies, bro. I was on Amazon. I'm over here looking at my Amazon stuff. I didn't know Amazon Prime partner up with Max. So I'm over here have a subscription to Max with ad, and I'm over here like, bro, why the hell? I don't watch nothing on Max. And then you hear Hulu is partnering up with this other place, and I'm like, bro, once you start adding the total prices, and they keep raising their prices every single year, shit not making no sense no more, bro.
I mean, a lot of companies jumped the gun. We said like, yo, I wanted to, if I'm Disney, I got this great catalog. People love Netflix, but they be like, they don't got the best movies. We know we got the best movies. Oh shit, I'm Warner Brothers. I got all access to all DC and all this content, HBO content. I'm gonna put it all out there. The problem is the business model. You rush something, it might seem good for a minute, but then you gotta keep up with that demand. Warner Brothers Discovery, felt like they wasn't making a profit off of putting all their shit on HBO Max. Now that shit is ass. They just canceled a bunch of shows like rap shit and all those things that people were enjoying watching, like all those comfort shows. They canceled a bunch of them. It's crazy, right? Disney Plus, like, it's cool, it's great. If it wasn't for my phone bill being able to complimentary provide me the service, I wouldn't pay for it. You feel me?
It's connected to my Wi-Fi bill.
Yeah, so it's definitely one of those things where it's like we might have too much. I still have cable, so I like to watch sports. I like to have the access, the apps. It's like, every time you got certain channels, they give you certain free apps or complimentary apps you could watch your shit at, watch games no matter where I'm at and whatnot. But at the same point, it's like everything is watered down. It's like going back to what we talked about with social media. Social media was popping for a minute. We was in the golden age. Pandemic too, all the niggas being funny. We saw how connected it made us, and they saw how addicted we got, and they made that shit stupid. It's the same thing with TV. When sports is not on, that shit is terrible.
Bro, facts. And now they're putting these streaming services with ads, and now you got to pay to get it without ads. I'm like, bro, you defeated the whole point. But real quick, we got the NFL Conference Championship this weekend. Who's your pick? Who you picking this week?
Mahomes versus Lamar. This is going to be one of them ones. I think that both teams are strong. Both quarterbacks are going to make good decisions. You can never bet against Mahomes, but I'm going to take Lamar Jackson because they just look like a much more complete team with more weapons on both sides of the ball. And then Detroit versus
Mahomes could win a game, though.
He could win a game. For
some odd reason.
But this Ravens team is stocked. What they did to the 49ers a few weeks back, I'm like, as good as Mahomes is, they're Josh Allen not being a dickhead play or Stephon Diggs not dropping the ball play away from not being here.
Okay.
That's the reason. Right. I was like, if it comes down to one play, you don't bet against Mahomes. But on paper, that Ravens defense is stacked. It's going to be physical. We already know that there's not that many. There outside of Kelsey, there aren't many consistent weapons on that Chiefs offense. And I really, really feel like, listen, Lamar Jackson's year. You got to do, black quarterbacks win the MVP, go to the Super Bowl, then maybe you lose. You feel me?
You know what's so crazy? I remember when we were just talking about how them niggas didn't want to give him the contract that he wanted. Imagine. I would have slapped the front office real quick. I'm like, yo, bro, y'all almost fucked up your whole entire season by not giving this man his money. But who you got with the Detroit Lions and the 49ers?
Detroit Lions and 49ers. The 49ers on paper, they got it, but Purdy has looked far from perfect in these last couple of games. I think they should have lost to Green Bay, and I think Detroit's a feel-good fucking story. I think that Detroit goes in there, they shock the world, second time ever in a conference finals or conference championship. They win by a field goal, and we get the Ravens versus the Lions. And I think even if it comes down to Chiefs versus Lions, remember that first game of Thursday night game of the season for the Chiefs, they lost to the Lions. So the storylines write themselves. We get 49ers in Baltimore. We get that rematch after 49ers got smoked. You feel me?
Fact. I'm not gonna lie, Detroit versus Baltimore. I ain't gonna lie, black people gonna be up. Yo, niggas, PTO time gonna be used. I ain't gonna hold you. The best food is gonna be made, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. The black folks win if it's Detroit versus Baltimore. I ain't gonna hold you. I agree with your analysis on Baltimore and the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs hasn't been looking good this whole entire year. They've really been winning off of just gimmies from other teams. They haven't really dominated team compared to how the Baltimore Ravens has dominated teams. And they had dropped the most passes this season. So I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. But I'm rooting for Lamar Jackson because, Florida shit. And then, man, the 49ers should win. The 49ers should win because I fuck with Debo and I fuck with McCaffrey. But Detroit need it, bro. Have you not seen Detroit? Detroit is so desolate. It's like the Bronx. So they need a victory. So I will go with the same analysis. I want Detroit to win, and then I want also I want Detroit to win. I want them to sit here and make sure that they understand that Brock Purdy is a game manager and that Cam Newton was motherfucking right. That's why I want Detroit to win, to prove Cam Newton was right. But before we get to our song of the week, I just want to mention the NBA had a lot of high scoring. Before we get off of NBA, you had Cat, Carl Anthony Towns.
That nigga right there, boy, he sold. Oh, he sold. He fucking sold.
You had who? You had Jason Tatum. Who else?
Embiid had 70. He could have had 85.
Bro, then you had Joel Embiid. And who was behind Joel Embiid?
I'm trying to think. Somebody else scored 40, didn't they? KD had 40.
Oh, yeah.
KD had 40.
But I ain't going to hold you. I say all this to say this. Joel Embiid, you and Chris Bosh got a competition. I ain't going to hold you. Pause. Bro, it was a whole Twitter debate against who had the worst celebration or the worst shower. Pause. I just want to hear your thoughts on this, Slick.
What happened?
Chris Bosh versus Joel Embiid.
Nah, Chris Bosh had the whole neck movement, and it was like, oh, yeah, no, Chris Bosh was worse. Joel Embiid, he like the nigga that they said didn't shower for like 30 years, and as soon as they washed him, he passed away. Like, that's the type of shit he gets. Like, oh my God, it's cold.
Son, I ain't gonna lie to you. I saw that. I'm like, bro, that you know when as a kid you hop in that cold shower and that shit hit you. Yo, that shit crazy. And then also before Tristan Thompson, your ass took performance enhancing drugs just to average 3 points and 3 rebounds, nigga.
No, they fraud that man.
We told you to leave well enough alone. Your head is hard. Okay. All right, let's get to our song of the week. All right, if you are listening to this on YouTube, please exit and go to preferably the Live Podcast app, which you can find on iOS, on Android, or you can listen to our Apple Music playlist or our Spotify music playlist to listen to our song of the week. All right, what you got? Hey, that was Red Zell Tiptoe. All right, you can find our previous songs of the week on our Apple Music playlist or our Spotify music playlist, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite, Slick, drop it.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
It is fun indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Toxic Service announcement. All right, this week TSA is sponsored by no one, but you can sponsor this segment by email us at thismighttnotgo@gmail.com. But we're here by ourselves this week. I know everybody, had a lot of fun last week.
Yeah, I was hot and bothered. Genuinely hot and bothered. You included.
I didn't know she gave it up like that. It's the glasses. I saw something. I was like, yeah, girls with glasses. Yeah, I ain't low. Shout out to Ebdo. She'll definitely be back. This week is going to be a little different. I think we got to get back into our misogynistic bag a little bit, Slick. You ready to get back in there?
Whatever. Let's go. Let's make them hate you even more.
Yeah, come on. We have to have one episode this year where they hate us and be like, oh my God, you hate black women, right?
I guess.
This one, I would say we was going to talk about it from last week. The Brick Lady update. Rhoda Osman has been charged. Apparently, she's been lying this whole entire time, Slick. Apparently, what happened at the night, if I could just paraphrase from what happened from what I read last week, was she did get in a confrontation with a man, but it was someone that she knew, and instead of a brick, it was a water bottle that was thrown at her, and it was recorded, and it wasn't exactly what she has put out there. So the description that she used on her GoFundMe, which she had raised over 40 bands, was a lie. So she's been arrested for falsely advertisement, right? I guess.
Yeah, fraud.
What's your thoughts on this, Slick? Because I want to put up some of the stuff that was said before. It was called bullet bags, Slick. Us black men was called cowards, bullet bags. We don't love women. We are misogynistic. We don't care for them. We X, Y, and Z. We should just throw away our lives for people. All this was said about this. What's your thoughts?
I think that a few things. First and foremost, and it's being a slave to the moment and hearing something or seeing something like that, you are going to react. And in the era that we live in, it's hard to avoid those things. You're going to see it. If you have any kind of social media presence, anything like that, any app, you're going to come across it. And I think that in our community especially, this is like the one space where people feel like they have power. So that's why you get that shit off of how you feeling. You unload cowards, bullet bags, etc., whatever the term may be. Like, you going to get that shit off. And at times as men, I think that we also, knowing that if certain acts are heinous, we are wholeheartedly aware. And we are aware that, the stigma that, we don't protect our women, or that, I don't want to say this might not go. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Like, we bear the brunt of a lot of the negativity in our community for things that happened that had nothing to do with us, for people before us, people around us, etc. Not specifically us. And it makes it hard to have these conversations, because even when you think about the podcast combo, you think about red pill, blue pill, you think about all the shit that happens in the world. One thing black women do is ride, and we understand that. And they feel like we don't give them that same respect back. But in this case, the bitch lied. You feel me? And I think that when that happened, it's like the credibility. Oh, you was saying this, you was talking. We said what we would do, and we explained why certain things happen in certain situations. But she lied. It did not happen that way. And she had the nerve to be posting and acting like shit was all sweet. It's because her ass was fat. Don't mean she gets, privileged of not having to deal with consequences.
I low-key kind of forgave her real quick on
Yeah, we know how you get down, motherfucker. We understand.
I'm kidding.
But I think that that's just the hard part. It's just like, damn, we are always subject and slaves to the moments, which is why a lot of times when you hear about something, you got to take a step. Like, I have personally, I don't say it right. If I speak myself, I have to take a step back. I'm like, damn, that really happened. But then you also don't think, like, up until the last 3 months, I haven't, like, now I look at everything like it's a skit. You don't think that shit like that. Like, you going to say some shit like that happen, I'm going to believe you, because I have never had a reason not to. And now it's like, you got to look at everything like, yo, is that really fucking happening right now? You feel me? So I definitely think this is one of those play stupid games, win stupid prizes, because something happened. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna. You said it yourself. Water bottle to the face, got into altercation, somebody you knew, but to make it what you tried to make it and generate that kind of vitriol in the community for your own selfish gain, that was irresponsible, and it's nasty out here. It's nasty. Because how do you have that conversation? Even thinking back to like when we think about the conversation we was having when we first started this podcast about like accountability. And just like, yo, if you put yourself in certain situations, shit could happen, shit could get active. And, having to know how to manage and move through that, because the world don't look at us, me and you, like they look at people that's of a different skin tone or a different persuasion, of a different background, etc. So having to be calculating in your moves, shit like that happens. Like, yo, how do I? Now I damn sure don't know how to move in certain situations. That's just me and mine. If you ain't touching me and mine, I have nothing for you. So it's definitely disappointing. Definitely.
Oh man, bro, I don't know where to unpack with this. Now, I want to first get at fellas real quick, because there's been a lot of fellas asking for apology from black women. Now, fellas, that's not going to happen. And I'm not even asking for an apology from black women from what they have said, because I guess now that I'm older, I can see there's trauma behind why they reacted to what they did and the response that they gave us. And, and despite a lot of stuff on social media and a lot of stuff that's been going on that's been kind of like smoke show, there are often people that went through a lot of these situations. So I can see why certain situations trigger and bring out, you can quote unquote say the worst out of some folks and why they would say certain things. So I'm not really upset at our black women for why they reacted. I'm just more so upset that we react without evidence. We don't have no video evidence. We don't have nothing. We just took a video from this woman and went off the deep end. And I just wanted to, and more so my standpoint is like, when are we going to really take a look at how they've been using our reaction for gain, bro? Remember the Cheesecake Factory with the video of that lady, right? With I think he was from an Indian background, right? Mm-hmm. And when he sped off because on the first date, turned out that was a skit. That wasn't real. And the way that we found that out is because the lady who was in that video started getting a lot of death threats. So she went on national TV and said, like, yeah, it was all a joke. And you can just see constant videos of this where people are just trying to invoke emotions and start these heated debates, and we start saying certain things to each other. But I want us to all be mindful, all genders. I want all genders to be mindful about what you say to people during this time. Because as a black man, I did feel hurt that some of the stuff that was said to me. No cap. Nigga, you want to say something?
As a black man, we always got to just take it. I understand. We always going to feel hurt. But it's to that point about, I think I kind of was like saying it for the last couple months. Like, it's always going to be, it's only happening in our community, right? We looking for that validation, or we looking for those moments in using social media as our voice, not realizing that shit has minimal power. We seen a couple niggas lose their job and was like, oh shit, cancel culture, let's go. And it's like, no, it doesn't work like that. Bro. It doesn't work.
But I also understand where women are coming from too, is they don't view the world how us guys view it. Us guys view it more logically, in a sense of, we like, all right, what happened? What's some more stories, or this, that? We come from a more logical standpoint. So when versus an emotional standpoint, it always looks horrible because it sounds like you don't have no morals or no emotion behind it. So it kind of looks like you don't really care. So I could see where women kind of felt some type of way about that. I don't agree, by the way, but I can see it. And I think more so now I'm growing. I think I'm maturing more and just seeing that I'm not upset. I'm just kind of disappointed that we fall for this trick over and over again, bro. I'm more disappointed at the end of the day. We let this woman come here and said that a black man out of nowhere tried to holler at her and threw a brick at her face. Mind you saw that picture. No scratches, no blood. It was just, mind you, I think it turned out to be some saline thing that was injected on her side of her face. Mind you, she had a history of doing this before. Mind you, after this incident, she said that she got beat up by 2 black women. I kept a close eye on this. She got this. she has nothing but gimmicks this whole entire time. But look what divided caused from us.
But the scary part is that when she said it, a part of you could believe that because there are some people out there that are cruel and have unchecked issues with themselves that will do shit. So again, it comes down to like, it is hard as fuck to be a black woman in this world. It's hard as fuck to be a black man in this world. But these skits, this attention seeking, this clout, is all something that's detrimental.
She should have got me last week, bro. Last week I was more heated. I was going to say something ignorant. I come back with a little more maturity this week. You lucky, okay? Next time I'm going to be just like y'all and react off emotions when I hear something.
At least she thick, so I mean, that did save her. She's going to be somebody's jail babe.
She took your 40 bands and went to a solo trip to Jamaica. I want y'all to know that. Y'all over here donating money. Shorty went and got her ass rubbed down by them rap boys. I hope you're happy.
Damn, but from one person's nasty work to another, this one hurts too.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Draya.
The streets is talking.
Reportedly pregnant by NBA player Jalen Green, who is 21. Mind you, Draya is 39.
Her oldest
and this
son
leads
is 21.
to
Her oldest son is reportedly 21.
But I ain't gonna lie, Draya. Okay, this way I could be toxic again.
Nigga, me too.
You seen her recently, bro? Oh, good.
Niggas said Draya not a good person when from the shit for that happened with her son back in the day and everything. So I understand.
I forgive her and that little nigga.
Can we just say something real quick? Niggas love hoes. He young with money. He don't know no better. It's more to her, and I think like this is the first time you see like calling certain women predators. Like it sounds crazy, but it's like, yo, that man, you was in high school when he was born. You've been doing dick since before he knew how to walk. And
when she was 18, that nigga wasn't even born yet, basically.
Bro, think about that. And it's like, I get it. This idea, this is another thing. Like it goes back to that point about money, right? A lot of people will give up their dignity and all of these other things for bread, for a check. And that shit is not doing nothing because now it's like you bringing in a kid that's a tax. And hopefully some men, they cool with that. Or some men will be like, yo, I'm going to raise my kid. But it's like, there is no love there. You feel me? Like, this shit is nasty. And then they pulled up the stats. There was like Bernice and Jalen Brown, another video joint,
That's what I was going to say. So you have, who's the girl, the future baby mama that she shared with Bow Wow?
Joey Chavez?
Yes. Joel Chavez, 35. Trayvon Diggs from
the Dallas
Cowboys is 25. You have Tay Hector, who is Brandon Jennings' baby mama, who's 45, with Stephon Diggs, who's 30. You got Bernice Burgos, who's 43, and Jalen Brown, who is 27. And this goes to the most important conversation, because if this was the other way around, actually, not even the other way around, I've been seeing a lot of times of women on social media always constantly calling guys predators for dating girls 21, or she's a child, I want the same energy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's get a little toxic. I want the same fucking energy. I'm tired of it because y'all over here shaming niggas for dating for younger girls over here. But y'all do the same thing behind a check.
But social media is run by women, bro. So it's like it's a come up. It's no harm, no foul. That nigga was gonna be outside fucking hoes anyway. So let
But you know the response that got me pissed off when I was reading stories about this. They said like, "Oh, but you said these old girls are loose hangers on the rack. What do y'all care about them for?" What the fuck? What the fuck does that mean? Just because we say that you girls this age.
Nah, that means the nigga that's in the age group done ran through and don't want nothing. They understand the game. Like we said, dudes love hoes. Hoes is fun. Hoes come with low maintenance, high mileage, but they still ride good. So a young boy with some money, it's like the people that's in the age group, yo, I was hitting that when I was 20. Yeah, I'm good. I'm 35 now. I want to have a family. I want to be a family man. I'm cool. The young boy that don't know no better, he just knew when he was 15 on Instagram and he scrolled past her page and they started showing booty on Instagram, like, oh shit, that's nice. Oh, Drake hit that. Chris Brown hit that. I could be me. And now look stupid, you're stuck.
And I knew it was bad because what's the Lonzo Ball kid
LiAngelo
LeVar Ball LiAngelo, when he over here got Nikki pregnant, after his father has tried to teach him, hey bro, stop going after these type of girls, you do not listen, you can't save these niggas. I can't even put too much on these niggas.
Where are they?
You Jalen Green is 21, basically a superstar in your city. He's kind of like the face of the franchise for the Houston Rockets right now. You was dating what's Sean Combs' son, ex Bria Hicks. You was dating a nice little young girl around your age, and you go get Dre. I don't mind. I'll get Dre pregnant too, but I'm close to her age range, so it's cool on my side.
This is gonna be toxic. It's fun to have fun with. It's not fun to
be responsible, though, King.
Nigga,
be responsible.
Yo, pull out, wrap it up, something. It might have been fire.
Vasectomy, nigga. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot some in some cup. Freeze that. Get the vasectomy, and I'm gonna go crazy.
I'm about to say definitely put that shit away. That's like, it's like, yo, because again, you're being looked at like a commodity, like a check. It's nasty no matter how you flip it, men, women, whatever. But what do we look at it for? Men take younger women for status. Women take younger dudes for bread. We got to be better.
But I don't mind having like a little older bitches.
Oh yeah, nah. I tell Shorty, I tell my wife all the time, like, yo, hey, you ever leave me, I'm getting me an old bitty.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. So shout out to Sophia Van Gars, who's playing Griselda. I ain't gonna lie. She could capture my young ass any day. Mm-hmm. Nia Long, you still on my list?
Hey, auntie.
I know Sanaa Lathan is still on your shit.
Absolutely. Yep. I'm taking a whole cast of older women from Think Like a Man. Come home, take me.
See, you gotta fuck with bitches who got their menopause, so you don't have to deal with the situation.
All right, move on. You are Yo, y'all's OD. Relax.
You gotta shoot it. That shit is that shit no longer an egg. That shit is fucking.
That shit is scrambled.
You feel me? That's the type of bitches you young niggas need to go after over here. But Slick, this next topic though, this guy, bro. I sent you the skit. You don't have to play it because it's like matter of fact, you can play it because it's only 1 minute. Malik B. This man's been running on social media.
That nigga is wilded out. Yo, he's wilded.
He's snitching on us, bro. He's snitching on us.
Why is he like this?
So this is a skit that he made. This is how women move when they break up with their boyfriends.
Can I buy you a drink?
Why, you gonna put something in it?
Yeah. Only if you want me to.
You trying to Cosby me?
So what's up? You trying to leave here or what?
Leave? Nah, I'm with my homeboy. It's his birthday.
Oh, so what, you got extra permission?
Nah, I ain't gotta ask him. Honestly, I'm here just because he owe me money for real.
All right. Well, let's go then. I got a place for us.
All right, let's go.
So a little bit about me. I just got out of a 3-year relationship.
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's fine. Damn, you smell good.
Appreciate you.
I wish my ex smelled like that. He didn't shower every day.
He didn't wash his ass?
No.
Oh my God, he must have been a tourist, huh?
How'd you know?
Them niggas always funky.
Ain't they?
Yeah, they is. Cleanliness is next to godliness, for real.
No, seriously.
Hey, this is a dope little spot, though. I like it.
Right?
Yeah, it's hard.
But look, I got one rule, though. Don't ever bring nobody to my spot, okay?
This is our spot now.
All right.
We on sacred grounds.
All right.
Thank you for tonight, for real.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was dope, man. You had me thinking like I look like your ex or something.
Well, you kind of do.
Hey, before I leave, let me get your info.
Oh, yeah. Follow me on the gram. I'm more active on there.
All right, Ben, I got you. Hey, and tell your ex to be come back. We together now.
You're a mess, boy. There I am.
When you're a real boy, you gotta act up.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Nah, you missed the best part. She back with stinky butt.
Damn, dog. I gotta get tested. Bang.
Oh.
Bro, that shit triggered the fuck out of me. Cause that's how it be, like, for real, bro.
That ass be. That was wild. Oh, she said, don't bring him to my spot. I was like, oh, shit. They've been using this for like the last 10 years.
Yeah, bro, that shit fucked me up because there's a couple of y'all girls out here who using my spot. Y'all shouldn't be using my spot at. I seen y'all there. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I see some of y'all there. I told you that was my spot. Why you bringing a new nigga over there, though?
That shit
fuck
was
out
wild,
of here.
Boy. That nigga, the way his
the Museum of Ice Cream is my spot. You fucking up out here.
Oh shit, you taking personal shots. God damn.
Yo, stay out there. I know what. Yo, that's my niggas is in my territory over here. You know that niggas love
That
taking
shit,
assaults.
yo, man's definitely yo. His shit is funny because if you do all this extra shit and he always go back to his girl at the end of the video, I be crying.
But yo, shorties really be moving like that once they on a break. They on demon time. They trying to. It's like once you break up, they rush to get the body. They rush to get a body quick before. Yo, you could break up with your shorty and by the on the Wednesday and get back with her on Sunday. She already caught a body. You don't even know, bro.
Yeah, nah. Shit. If there ever was a break, I just assume it happened. I ain't going front because nigga, you can't get that off. You can't fuck somebody else. Oh, you been wanting to fuck her? Nope. I'm chilling. But women.
So you had the nerve to tell the nigga that he didn't shower.
Yeah, she did personal shit. Like you taking personal shots. You back with stinky butt? That's a joke. I'm about to play that shit like 50 times.
Yeah, but shout out to Malik B, bro, because he be having some skits, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he you could tell he been through that a few times.
I appreciate the details in his skits because it's like he not trying to overreach being funny. He just really be doing what the fuck be happening.
It be like that too, and he always ended off with his girl too. I'm like, this nigga is something else. So it's like this next topic. I've just been seeing this a lot on TikTok, Twitter, and lately. It's just been we answered this pretty much a bunch of times, so we don't really have to go into too much in depth. I was going to just ask this sporadically throughout the year. Why are men not chasing after women anymore? So like that's been the hot topic a lot lately.
In 2024 or just in general?
In general, especially during these times, at least for the last 2 years. This shit been popping up for the last 2 years.
Because a lot of women telling themselves. Niggas do it too, but a lot of women don't care. If you were considered a quality dude. Yeah, I need a haircut. Speaking of which. Anyways, sorry. But nah, a lot of women telling themselves about who they are and what they about. And then what they present is like, all right, cool. I give you that. But then now you want me to court you as something you're telling me you're not or you don't want to be. And I think that is, for this current generation, is off-putting because when a nigga want to be in a relationship with you, he want to be with you, point blank, period. But if he's in his zone, he just outside of he chilling, and all he hearing is city girls this, city girls up 1,000, fuck that nigga, I'm about a bag, fly me out, I'll take your money, but I'll tell you no about everything. Like when you hear that, what am I chasing? Like I'm actually gonna have to be very, very specific in what I'm looking for. And women should be doing the same thing with niggas. But to the point of your question again is like, if I can go on your Instagram, see your ass out, how niggas interact, you can always tell what niggas is trying to be on your body, who around you, like with how you spend your time. Like people put too much information out there. If I go on your Twitter and I see every time you beefing with somebody or what you really think, even though the internet's fake, but it's like I can see different. I can pretty much figure out who you are or who you want to be based on so many outlets. So like me trying to chase you when I first meet you, if I meet you in a situation where it's conducive, like we had a mutual party and we run into each other type shit, or we out and we connect or some shit. Yeah, I might try, but then I'm gonna try to fill you out. We're going to probably exchange some information. I'm like, oh, what does this tell me? You can't just go into things blindly anymore. So you really got a quick moment to make that impression. And I think,
you know what? I think the most important stuff that has been said recently. Women has told men not to chase no more. Y'all tell us not to approach you guys in certain scenarios. Y'all tell us not to approach you guys in certain areas. Don't approach us at all. If you see, but then it's kind of like y'all want us to approach you when you feel like it. You guys want us to approach you when you think it's time to. Y'all just like, granted, I understand why women were saying this because some guys had a negative approach to women when trying to holler at women, but y'all told us not to chase after y'all. Y'all basically tell us not to approach you guys. Y'all was scared of us. Y'all didn't really want us like that. Y'all want the ones that want y'all, but y'all don't want to talk to them.
Hold on. Nah, you wildin'. They don't want the ones that want them. They want the ones that look like the ones they dreamed about to want them. A lot of niggas, women, ladies, y'all know y'all can have 9 out of every 10 niggas in y'all DMs. Even a nigga that's not really checking for you, like, oh, this is gonna be an easy body. If you alright, you catch him on the right night. But you got to be okay with that being what it is. You're not going to get, not say you're not, but the chances of that princess treatment, money, like there's so many things that y'all have put emphasis on that it's just like, all right, cool. I don't even know you. And the odds of me telling you, like, if I say I don't feel comfortable doing something, like I'm not flying you out for this because that makes no sense to me. Then now I'm all types of weak ass nigga and it's that and the third.
But,
it's not worth.
Also, to that point, too, Slick. Them saying that a nigga will be like, oh shit, my shit is not up there yet. I'm not gonna talk to her because my shit is not up there yet.
You wanna talk yourself out of it? I can't compete with this. Or like, you know, you in the bottle service sections and shit. Like, it's a lot that goes into it. So I'm not gonna stress myself out. I'm not gonna be like, you know, I'm not trying to deal with no headaches. And I don't even know if you really like me for real if I chase you. Like, you might just be in it for the fool. Like, nobody wants to be the fool nigga. Nobody wants to be the emotional support nigga. Nobody wants to be the nigga that's waiting at second base, waiting to come home. And you might never. You feel me?
And also, I ain't gonna lie to you, too. Only girls that I'm chasing right now, and it's gonna be a little personal, is girls who are comfortable with boring. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need. One of my requirements now is you got to be okay with boring, because oftentimes what I'm seeing right now in relationships and other people's stuff is when it's boring, it's not good for them because he's not toxic. He's not doing that to upset me. He's not doing that to aggravate me. I need a girl who is okay with boring, who's okay with shit being good, with not toxicity, without having to be anything of that sort. Because if we can't be boring together, then we can't be together at all. Because I'm at a point in my life where I can't do the whole drama shit. I got too much other aspects that are causing me stress, and you supposed to be, quote unquote, my peace.
That's offending. I respect it.
All right, let's get to a little toxic stuff. I sent this on Twitter real quick, but this week's choose one. All right, so like I'm gonna put the scenario. This is not a would you rather, but really you just gotta only pick one. Now, you receive a late night you up text, but you receive it from multiple people, Slick. Okay? So right here we have Carly Rae, Ice Spice, Sweetie, Meg Thee Stallion, Lotto, oh shit, Krishan Rock, Sexy Red, who's this? Gorilla, I don't know who some of these women are on this picture. Choose one.
Lotto. Meg was close. It was close on Meg, but I don't know. She never mind. I won't say that part. but yeah, the boy. I don't know, man. Something about Lotto, man. The way she be, that little shit she said on her little freestyle. I'm like, I'm a little bird. I got body counsel. I might as well be a virgin. I was like, baby, talk to me. Tell me what you like. Lotto could get it.
Bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. It might have to be Ice Spice, bruh, because that song, you think you the shit? You're not even a fart. I need all that. I suck a fart out her ass on me.
I don't know, man. Meg's still up there though. I'm just gonna say, like,
yeah, Meg's still up there. Especially she does a lot of cosplay too. So
yeah, I know she nasty.
She sent me a you up text with a little fucking anime cosplay.
I know Meg's nudes is fire.
Oh.
On that list, Meg got the most fire news. Lotto might be second. Coyle Ray's might be. Coyle Ray might be fire. She's top 3. Her news will be fire.
And also Gorilla, Gorilla gonna sound like a nigga. I'm gonna hear, but she gonna she's gonna hit me with the Rick Ross grunt. Sweetie, I don't know. I feel like Sweetie might be a pillow princess, but shout out to Sweetie though. Her and YG still going together. But Sexy Red, I gotta have some Henny in my system to fuck with.
I'm not fucking Sexy Red. Sexy Red is another one that's detrimental to us as a people, but I'll save that for the regular half of the episode.
All right, so let's end this episode. All righty, thank you for joining us for another episode. Hope you stay tuned over here. Please download the Alive Podcast app on iOS and Android, and please follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If any brand new business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. Once again, I'm the voice of Outside, B Breezy, aka Poppy Sazon.
And it's your boy Slick. Y'all be great. We back at y'all next week with another one. Happy early birthday, my brother.
Thank you. The cow.
Distinct beats.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.